Light and space to me are two of the biggest luxuries, both in vintage story and indeed in real life. I am just slightly claustrophobic, so you will find that I tend to build big and I tend to like a lot of light. Therefore, when you look at my buildings and the way that I'm constantly saying I need more light, or I need a glass roof, or I need more space, it is because I don't like being cramped up. I used to watch Doc M77 play Minecraft, and he would have a 6x3 hut and would manage to do the most incredible things. Every wall was covered in anvils and chests, and he would just work in that tiny space. I can't do it. I extend the house, I get more light, and so we start this episode with me screaming again for more light. Enjoy. Right, well, I've got my 2 molybdenum plates. I've got a couple of candles here and one spare, and clear quartz, and that should make us 2 molybdenum lanterns. They are absolutely gorgeous and we need them. That immediately makes life better. And the other one, I think it's really dark over here. What height are we putting them? We're putting them at that height. Nice. That makes a difference already. And this one candle I'm going to put over here. A little bit more light over here. Take that one and put you there. Yeah, just a little bit more light. I've done this in the darkness so that I can see what I'm doing. And now, of course, we don't need the table that I was using as a candle rest. So we'll pop that just over here. And let's knock out all these empty torches. They are depressing to look at, aren't they? And let's burn that one out. Let's get that off our bar. That one. And that one. Right. I don't think, oh no, 9 out of 9. I got 5 peanuts and I got the seed back. I was lucky to get that seed back. Cold resistant to 10 degrees, but we've got 5 peanuts. And these are fantastic protein, so we're very lucky with those. All right, let's have something to eat. Is my food still okay down here? I have had a pot of food in here that has done wonders. Ooh, no. We could do with getting some more food, but I want, while it's light, to do some how do I call it? Making something spawn proof. So I want to take all that. I want to take those with me as well. It is astonishing how much stone I'm using here. Now, the ends. Oh. Right, let's just take you off. The ends of these churches are completely open to spawning. I realise that because they've got this sort of lower layer. So what we need to do is to double up this layer, then nothing can spawn up here. And that is one of those. Yeah. And then on the other side, same thing. I realised that the ends were a problem. Right, let's get some of those going. Right. Ooh, hello. I don't think I've even got the inventory space for you. Let's move you out of the way. Does it matter? There are so many vines. Right, that end is now spawn proof, but this end, yeah, is a problem. Let's come down here gently. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's better. And I am, as you can see, dancing around the tree, but that's a lot better. Right. Okay. Isn't it pretty? Look at that. Now, is that now too low? I have to look at that again. No, that looks a lot better. It is a bit lower, but I like it a lot. I think that's going to work better with the roof. I'm just picking up every stone as I go at the moment. And whoever suggested the 3 high doors, brilliant idea. Absolutely brilliant idea. Okay. Yeah, I think I've not left any blocks there. Ooh, left some here. That's really good. Yeah, the end of the church does need thinking about. There's no doubt about that. And I've got path on me that I brought, because I want to put a path straight along here to this other farm to make my life easier. So let's get those down. Oop. There we go. Nice. Ah! One short, but that's a lot better. Much better. We've got rabbits in there and lots of crops. Now what I need is my scythe. Let's go and unload some inventory. Yeah, I am thinking of killing that animal. It's not in a place I want it. And somebody said, someone said to move the doors to the middle to make it even. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would mean moving it. Yeah, it's not even. See, there are 6 holes for windows. I suppose the door could go under one of these struts, but I don't think that's ideal. There's another block there I've missed. Right. I mean, this can all be amended. Thank goodness that building is not permanent. You can actually move it. Is ready? No. Now you have to be really, really careful if you are going to harvest near crops that aren't ready. Don't use a scythe unless all your crops are harvestable. Otherwise, you will harvest the ones that are not ready. Right, it is time to make some chests. Now we have a difference here in that we need to make metal strips and things, scales, nails and strips, 4. I think I can do 1 from 1 ingot, 1 set of 4. I'm not going to show you all the times that I do this sort of forging, but what I am going to do is show you the first time I do something. Let's just get as much of this done as we can and then work out what more we need. For 8 you need 2 ingots, and I have to tell you it is seriously painful doing it with 8. It's much easier to do it in sets of 4. Okay. I have to be really careful when I'm doing a new recipe that I have it absolutely right. Okay. Now I think that these should go up. They're not going to, so what we'll do, see if we can move these down. No. Just move these 3 across. Right, 1 that way and 2 that way. Dang it, my hammer broke. Goodness. Okay, and then what we need to do is to knock out now we've got 4 strips. I'm handling these with tongs. Scoops, cool them down. Right, and then I think, and I need to be careful about this, I've got loads of, let's do this. One more. I think that what we do now is put these around the outside. Yes. And we've got 3 chests, 1 of these left. I need another 8 planks. Find some wood. Oh my word. I'll tell you what. This is why I need chests. And the other thing is I need labeled chests, but I'm just going to park some stuff temporarily in there, give myself some room right now. And also my hammer can go back up here, and I'm not using the tongs, fortunately. Let's get those back up there, and I do need my saw. I've got it. Right. Wood. There we go. And we only need some of these. That's it. It's another chest, but I want to label these chests. I want labeled chests. Right, 4 labels. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Let's get that chest labeled to start with. All right, those 2 have got nothing in them. Get those 2 labeled as well. Excellent. And then that one. Lovely. Last label chest. Good. So we finally have some chests. Right, and then the one next to it, is going to be armour. So where we've got these, those are going to count as armour. Pop that back in there. Yeah, any sort of armour. So that's going to mean that the feathers we use for armour. So this is, it's going to be tools and armour actually. Feathers. Yeah, arrowheads. And when we're talking about that, we've also got these two, which we can either smelt down, or eventually, if we wanted to make these, we could do it. I think we're more likely to smelt them down, but nonetheless. Right, oars is going to go in the left-hand chest. So we've got galena, cassiterite, copper, that's charcoal. Fuel is going to go in the right-hand chest, and I don't keep muddling it up. So we've got fuel there, and in fact we'll take those. So in the ore chest we'll put those two. I put this on the ground and it disappeared, which I didn't like, so I've kept that in a chest. And then the torch, the lone torch that I keep in reserve, can go in the fuel chest. And the difference, of course, is that if you look at this, it's got 12 slots. These have got 16. So there's a lot more storage in chests. So we've now got, I wonder whether we could write with the charcoal. I think we might be able to. Let's see if we can. So if we shift on there, that's going to be linen, cloth, twine, flax. Okay. This one is armour and weapons. Oh gosh, that used one charcoal. No. And of course I haven't got limestone. Crikey. Right. Excellent. Oh, copper. Oh, right. Let's get the copper while we can. Yeah. I'm out here killing hyenas for fat. Or I'm my first hyena for fat. There we go. Oh my word. Alright, I don't want that hyena to despawn. Let's just cut a root up. Oh gosh. Yay. Right. Where was that dead hyena? Yeah, the other one's looking at me. A mate. Oh, he's dodging. Oh gosh. I'm not doing well here. On the other hand, I've not died and he has. Yeah, I'm not used to... Come on. What happened there? Good. Oh, good. That's what we want. It's the fat I'm after. We'll take the bones, of course, as well. Right, where's the other one? Over here. Let's pick our arrows up. Yeah, running and shooting is obviously not ideal for me at the moment. Yes. So I've got 2 lots of fat. Okay. Right, let's get back to this copper that we have so nicely found. And let's get that on my bar. Right, 3 hides as well. Perfect. Nice. Yeah. I've been extending our building a bit more. It's going to be quite a big building by the time we've finished. Right, here we are. Good. Now, what have I got? Yeah, let's just see where we are on the ore. It was medium. Yeah, we didn't get that much actually. Oh yes, we got 119 down here. That's fine. I don't want to collect this crystallized ore at the moment. I'm sure I'll come across it later. It's more valuable to me as ore at the moment than as some sort of pretty attraction. Yeah, that's looking better. It's galena and cassiterite. I've got a tin bronze hellhammer mole and some libdochalcus. Good. It's very early morning and I need to go exploring. It's absolutely drifter riven. Can you see them behind me trying to get in the windows? I've been extending the house, which is great. We have a new layout here for our fire pits, but I'm okay for building materials, but what I'm not okay for is resin and fat, because I want to start moving into mechanization. Now, I haven't seen any resin. I've had a good look at the trees. Oh, that's the back of the trader, but you can see we've got trees here and I've had a good look. None of them has resin. So what I think I'm going to do, I've been thinking with regret that I did not, wow, where was that trader? Let's have a look here. Whoa, that's a bit far. I've been thinking with regret that I didn't put a teleporter here, because this area would then be open to us to explore. I'm pretty sure these are granite. I'm still looking for limestone or borax, neither of which I've found. But coming down here, this little area here, I know was acacia trees, and acacia trees do actually give you resin. So I want to go down in that direction. I've got an empty little, they now call it a reed chest on my back. So we're going to take that with us. And for once, we have a reasonably clear inventory. I have food. We have everything we need except for we're drifter ridden. So let's have a look out here. And let's just go past the wretched creatures. Let's run and go up here and see if we can find, one, a way back to the trader and drop a teleporter over there. And two, let's see if we can find resin. Right, we've left the thing out in the early morning and I don't need to press my keyboard anymore. I have got this step up mod, which I think is going to work just brilliantly. I just have to get used to not clicking all the time. Now, as I remember it, yeah, that looks about the right, doesn't it? We had to go over here. Now, the type of trees that give resin are pine and acacia. Does that one have resin on? It does not. And that's an oak tree. Right, this is a pine tree. Just have a look. Any resin? we couldn't be that lucky to have a resin tree close. This map has been exceptionally lucky for me, so I'm not complaining about it. I am merely saying that some things, I mean, food was pretty hard to start with, but we're now, I would say, well supplied with food. I can't even see any resin hiding, but let's have a look. I mean, even one resin tree close would be an advantage. I don't think I've been in this little bit before. Ooh, look at the dead. Ugh. No. All right, we're going to go on a sort of tree expedition. You've heard the song Climb Every Mountain. Well, this is going to be look at every tree in case we find resin. It's worth looking at. And also, if we see any dips, we might, I mean, we can't take up meteors yet, but in the long term, ooh, a mirage, look at that. Right. Oh, we've got quartz under here. That's enough for a bloomery full of quartz. Oh my word. This is insane amounts of quartz over here. Of course, it's all under this gravel, so you'd have a right time digging it out, but let's just collect it all. That's right. There's more on the hillside over there. Now, these Segura cactus, someone said to collect the heads to eat, and in fact they are right. If I cut them with a knife, do they regrow? I don't know. I've got a knife, thank goodness. That's something. Now, will it regrow? Oh, wait, found. Oh my gosh. This is insane amounts of quartz. This must be so massive underneath. But what I haven't seen, just checking my inventory, yeah, it's all quartz. There's no silver or gold. I don't expect there to be, but this has saved me hours of, you know, I was just about to go underground and mine it all out with a pick. And we're getting clear quartz as well, of course. Oh gosh. I'm picking that up. Uh-oh. Silver. There's silver in this quartz vein. Right. And for you guys there, this is what I wanted to look at. See, we've got pine leading into acacia, but as far as I can remember, none of them had resin. And I want to have a really good look at this. Let me, I've got some very good food with me, so I've got 2 bits of silver. I picked up another one. Right. Okay. Is there any resin on these trees? I watched my video again, by the way, to see whether I had resin on these trees. I was looking so carefully, but of course I wasn't focusing on the trees. I was looking for the trader at that point. No. Extraordinary, isn't it? Oh, these are so ugly. I want to take them down just to improve the look of the place. Copper. Ah, I'm nowhere near the trader. Right, another pine tree there. Another one there. I think resin must be in the more northerly climes, in the colder climes. It may be that by going for a warmer climate world, I have sort of given myself some problems I didn't need to give myself. Look at all the butterflies there. And you won't be able to grow acacia. I'm sure many of you know this. With resin, you can only find resin on World Gen trees. Aha! Aha! Look what I've found. Let's get this off our bar. Right, now we're going to mark this as a resin tree. So we're going to mark it as a tree, and we're going to mark it in this hideous pink. Resin, never take it down. So we know we've got one resin tree. There we are, right click on it, and that will regrow resin. So if we've got one resin tree in this area, let's have a good look. I didn't see any others, but we still need to look. Yeah, you go away. Come on, I don't want to have to fight you. Yeah. Nope. Just the one. So we're up here on the plateau. And what I want to do is to dig a hole here. Actually not there. We'll dig a hole at this end. Then we're close to his entrance. We want to be able to run inside and do things. So what we're going to do, as you know, is go to game mode creative, and that should give us the creative inventory. We want, where's our, yeah, we want that. Drop the twigs. Right, and then this is going to be the commodities trader. Commodities trader, and the target location is the treasure trader base. Save. Now, if I'm right, we ought to be able to go through here. Oh, yes. Wow. Oh, I'm still in creative. Right, I want to come out of that, so let's go to T, and then we can go to, do I want to go back to that other trader? I think I do. So why don't we right click on here, treasure trader base, and this time we're going to go to the commodities trader, save. Okay, let me drop off my stuff. Let me go back to game mode, survival. Right, yep. We extend our reach through the map. We have started on a progression southwards towards the residence archives, but we're not going to get very far unless we move into the mechanical side of Vintage Story. So in the next episode, I go on a fantastic trek as I go hunting for more resin. Do join me in the next episode. Bye bye.